Hi guys, welcome back to Callie J's Kitchen. In today's video, I'll take you guys back in the kitchen with me and we are going to prepare this amazing creamy pasta with shrimp and chicken. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family members about Callie J's Kitchen and have them subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, it's CallieKitchen_1, and also on Facebook, it's Callie J's Kitchen. So here I have my shrimp and also my chicken breast. And if you look closer over on your left hand side, you will see that I'm cooking the pasta. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and of course start season my shrimp and of course my chicken breast. I went in and I added some black pepper, and then I'm gonna go in and add some of my seasoned to the bone seasoning from Raquel Spices. Listen, if you haven't tried this amazing seasoning from Raquel Spices, you need to go ahead and try it out. This was just amazing. I love the flavor and it wasn't salty at all. So of course we're just gonna add a small amount to both the chicken and the shrimp, and once we add all of that seasoning, we're just gonna combine everything together nicely, and then we're gonna put it to the side for roughly about 15 minutes. Now just note guys, you can always go ahead and add any amount of shrimp that you wish to add. Just a few pieces of shrimp I'm going to add to mine. However, if you want to add more, you can always go ahead and do so. And please be sure to always read the pasta box or bag before you attempt to cook your pasta. All right, they will tell you how long you should cook your pasta for. Now all of these ingredients that I'm using, you can get it at your local supermarket or grocery shop. Remember to be creative, remember to be you in the kitchen, and most of all, utilize whatever you have at home. You can visit your local meat shop, and of course you'll get shrimp as well as chicken breast there as well. So now it's time to go in and of course start cooking my chicken breast. Of course I added some butter, allow that to melt, and then I'm gonna go in and start adding my chicken breast. Now if you guys don't have any butter at home but you do have vegetable oil or olive oil, you can always go ahead and use it. Remember to always be creative and remember to just utilize whatever you have at home. So once you add your chicken breast to the melted butter, you're just gonna allow that to cook nicely, and of course you want to flip it over on the other side as well. Within 7 minutes this should be cooked and ready. So just to note, I went ahead of course and I chop up some onion, some of my scotch bonnet pepper, some bell pepper, and of course some of my garlic that I'm gonna add to this. I love to add garlic to my pasta. You can always go ahead and let me know if you like to add garlic to your pasta as well, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this amazing recipe. Let me know if you'd give it a try this Thanksgiving and if you'd give it a try this Christmas. So once my chicken breast is nicely cooked, we're just gonna go ahead and of course remove it, and then we're just gonna go in and of course start cooking our shrimp. Just a reminder guys, shrimp doesn't take long to cook. Within 5 minutes your shrimp is all ready. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna remove the chicken breast like I said earlier, and then we're just gonna add the shrimp. We're gonna add the shrimp on one side first, and then we're gonna go ahead and flip it over on the other side. Just allow it to cook nicely, and then we're gonna remove it. Now we're gonna go in and of course start adding the shrimp. And just to note, we don't need to add any more butter. The amount of butter that I added at the start of the video, that's the same amount that we're gonna use, so we're not going to add any more. So just to note again, if you don't have butter, you can always go ahead and use vegetable oil, or you can simply use some olive oil. So like I said, shrimp doesn't take long to cook. Within 5 minutes your shrimp should be ready. So you always want to ensure that you flip your shrimp over on both sides, and you don't want to overcook your shrimp because you don't want it to be too rubbery. So once you're finished cooking our shrimp, Of course, we're going to take up all of that shrimp and just place it on a plate and put it to the side until we're ready for it. Just to know, guys, this is the same pot that we're going to prepare our pasta in. Of course, it is filled with all that flavor and all of that goodness. So now we're going to go in and, of course, add our chopped onion, our scallion, our bell pepper, and also our garlic. And, of course, combine everything together. And let me tell you about this amazing flavor that is coming up. The smell is so refreshing and so nice. I will just have this by itself as it is. Now we're gonna go in and of course we're gonna add our heavy cream, and you can use heavy cream or cooking cream, whichever one you have at home. I don't like to use the cooking cream, however I have it, so I'm just gonna use it. I like to use the coconut milk and just add a little bit of flour to make a roux, and just to get that thickness. So once we add our cooking cream, we're just gonna combine everything together again nicely, and listen, the flavor, everything is coming up nicely. And of course you want to turn your stove on low heat. Of course we're gonna go in and add some more of our powdered seasoning. Like I said, we're not going to add too much seasoning to this. We're gonna add some of our seasoned to the bone seasoning and some black pepper and a little bit of seasoned salt. If you guys have paprika at home, you can always add a little bit of paprika, and of course I will add a little bit of oregano and of course some cilantro. And if you have basil at home, you can go ahead and add a little bit of basil. So just in case you're wondering, guys, I do add a little bit of my red crushed pepper as well, just to bring out that spiciness in my pasta. And of course I'm just gonna combine everything together again nicely once I add all of that amazing seasoning. And of course you want to always taste, just in case you need to add a little bit more of that amazing seasoned to the bone seasoning. Now we're gonna go in and add our cheddar cheese, and you can always go ahead and use any cheese of your choice. It's up to you what you want to use. All right, we're gonna add all of that and combine it together nicely and allow it to just melt nicely. And then we're gonna go in and of course add our pasta. Just a note, I add my pasta to that amazing sauce and I still leave my stove on low heat. Once we add the pasta, you just combine everything together because you want to ensure that this pasta is nicely coated in the sauce. And as you can see, it is coming along quite fine. Once we add all of that pasta and it is nicely coated, we're just gonna go in and of course add our shrimp and of course add the chicken breast and combine everything together nicely again in the sauce. And you can always go ahead and add some fresh parsley flakes. If you don't have the fresh parsley flakes, you can always go ahead and use the dried ones. All right, so once we are finished combining the pasta in that amazing sauce, like I said, we're just gonna go in and add the shrimp and the chicken breast and of course combine everything together nicely again. And everything is just looking amazing, looking so lovely. And this was just easy, really simple, and my entire family love it. And listen, they would have it today again, but we're just gonna do something different for dinner today. So in a few minutes I will come back and of course show you guys the final product of this amazing pasta recipe. Stay tuned for all of that goodness and make sure guys you turn your post notification bell on. And there you have it, guys, the final product of my amazing creamy pasta with shrimp and chicken. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out and let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Go ahead and tell your friends and your family members about Callie J's Kitchen and have them subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Bye.